daughter of immigrants. My family is Bahamian Haitian.
Hold on. Let me just start a new scene. Let me see what's going on. There we go. Well, hey, everybody. It is Saturday, and I just wanted to pop in for a few minutes and tell all of you superstars, you super savvy sisters who have participated in the 5-day Savvy Money Makeover Challenge. I wanted to give you all an opportunity to I just wanted to come in and say hey to everyone. I wanted to thank all of you who participated in the past 5 days. And hold on, let me just check to make sure you can see me and you can hear me. Let's just see. Let's give it just a few minutes and make sure that you can see me and that you can hear me. Yes, I see that image might have been backwards for a minute, but listen, I wanted to come on and say how excited I am for all of you who invested in yourself and joined our Wealthy Youth Society. And I wanted all of you who maybe still have some questions to make sure that you reach out to your ambassadors. I also wanted to take the opportunity to kind of review with all of you what that journey is going to look like for those of you who are coming in to join us in our Wealthy You Society. So let me make sure that all of you can see me and hear me. I know I am getting some messages here. Let me just make sure, give everybody a few minutes to make sure you can see me and you can hear me. I'm Deborah Owens, and I'm founder and CEO of WealthyU, where we help women accelerate their financial growth so that they can grow to 7 figures and beyond. So let me just check with my team to make sure that you guys can see me and that you can hear me. Uh, Let me just send a note. See that I'm broadcasting okay. All right, all right, all right. Let's make sure that you can see and hear me. Let's just do a little test. Can you see me and can you hear me? Okay, I'm going to pop out and I'm going to come back in. How about that? Hang on. All right. So I'm taking it that you can see me and hear me, and I can see that I have a little reflection in here. But good afternoon, everyone. I'm Deborah Owens, founder and CEO of WealthyU, and the reason I'm popping in is I wanted to just give a shout out to all of our savvy sisters who joined us on our 5-day Savvy Money Makeover Challenge. And by the way, the video, the replays are still up in the 5-day Savvy Challenge face group. So I want to really encourage you all. Let me see if I can get this sunlight out of my eyes. Okay. Yeah, I really want to encourage all of you. If you weren't able to attend and see all 5 days of the challenge, to go and see and the to watch the replays. But what I also want you to know is that we opened up the doors to our Wealthy You programs, our Wealthy You Society, and I want to make sure that if you have any questions that you reach out to the team. Now, all of you have Wealthy You ambassadors that you were assigned, and also some of you put in an application. So our Wealthy You ambassadors are reaching out to you to answer any questions that you may have. Our doors opened. You can go to our, I put the link, you should be able to see it, to the page and learn everything about what we're going to offer. But the most important thing I want you to know that we're going to be locking hands with you for the next 12 months and really allowing you to see what it takes to make your shift to an income from an income to a wealth mindset. Over these past 5 days, you have heard some remarkable transformation stories. You've heard from Tamika about how she paid off her student loan debt and was able to accelerate her financial growth to six figures in just shy over 2 years when she got focused. You heard from Leah, and she talked about how she found the money, that she saw all that money going out. And when she turned it around, how her life changed. She was able to become debt free and get her credit score up to almost a perfect score of 849. And you heard from Belinda, who through Wealthy You has been able to make it into the top 10% of African American wealth. You heard from Zena, who talked about the fact that during the pandemic, her investments doubled. And I can't wait for you to hear her full story because she'll be coming on Get Wealthy as well. And so here's what I want you to know is those were everyday people. Those weren't women. Those were women from all walks of life, women who were making more than enough and women who knew that they needed to take it up a level. And through what they were able to apply on Wealthy You, they learned exactly what they needed to do to not only shift from an income to a wealth mindset, but also the way that it impacted their entire life. So I just want for a minute to just share with you how things work in Wealthy You. Oh, I forgot. For some reason, my slides are showing backwards. So I'm just gonna walk you through it as opposed to you seeing an image that is not necessarily. So the first thing you're gonna do in Wealthy You is you're gonna build your seven-figure blueprint. And we accomplish that by actually sharing with you how to model what it's gonna take for you to achieve seven figures and beyond. And then the next thing is we call it analyze, optimize, maximize. You're going to learn how to analyze what you already have because many of you would already be millionaires if you have the knowledge of the next step, and that is how to actually analyze and research your investments. So you learn how to analyze and research mutual funds. And what do you learn? Many of the women, and you heard examples of that. You heard Belinda really share with you the fact that once she learned how to analyze and research her investments, she was able to vet what her advisors were telling her and what her employer was telling her, and learn how to invest. So uh, one of the other things you didn't learn, but what Belinda actually found, she had been getting a statement and didn't realize that it was $35,000 in her investment that she had left somewhere else. So Belinda found more money, and I would say that is true of most of you, of many of you, that you're just standing, 10 feet away from gold, but because you don't know what you're looking at, you don't realize it. Then you're going to learn how to analyze and research stocks and build an investment portfolio. And in the 5-day Savvy Money Makeover, you saw Dia and how by learning how to actually analyze research in 1 year, she accomplished an 84% return. And what I want you to know is she came into Wealthy You thinking that an advisor had to actually, she had to go to an advisor to give her that information. But once she was able to learn our framework, she was able to begin building her own investment portfolio. Next, you're going to learn how to really understand the financial markets, and how the most important thing you're going to learn is what the wealthy know that most people don't, how they're able to invest and grow wealth even in economic volatility. And so, if it can happen for them, it can happen for you. But the most important thing you're going to have to learn, you're going to have to do, is to come on in and lock arms with our Wealthy You sisterhood so that you can learn exactly what you need to do. And lastly, one of the things I want to say to you that I know is that many of you have already been in programs, you've been on YouTube, you've been searching, and you've been trying to find out how do you actually invest, build wealth, and so that you can live the life that you desire, so you can get out of debt, build that forever home, be able to travel and accomplish all the things that you have dreamed of doing. Well, what I want you to know is the distance between where you are now and all the things that you want to achieve in the future is knowledge. And that's exactly the knowledge of how to build wealth, the most valuable asset of all. And if you think about all of the stories that you had heard this week, all of the women that you heard from this week, all of our Wealthy You ambassadors who, make sure you look in the Facebook group and they share their own story. They want you to experience the same kind of financial transformation that they have. And what I know to be true is that if it can happen for them, it can happen for you. So make sure that you click on the link so that you can learn more and join the Wealthy You Society. and connect with your ambassador. The doors to the WealthyU Society will close tomorrow evening at 11:59 p.m. And the question I have is, will you be joining the sisterhood and the other women who attended the 5-day Savvy Money Makeover Challenge? Now they're getting ready to have their one-on-one strategy session with me and go to orientation and learn exactly what they need to do to accelerate their financial growth to 7 figures and beyond. I'm Deborah Owens. I want to, don't wait, don't wait. Make sure that you take this opportunity to finally learn how to achieve the level of financial success you desire and you deserve. All right, folks, have a great day. And I hope to see you on the other side.